Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be installing the Dobinsons rear springs. I believe they are the 817s. I currently have some re-true airbag suspensions on the rear. It was starting to sag with the setup that I have as far as everything on the back of the truck. Don't get me wrong, the re-true airbag suspensions, they did their job. They raised it up, they leveled it, but they're just a little too harsh on the ride quality for me. And I didn't really like the fact that I have to keep checking the air pressure to make sure that everything's still leveled. With these new Dobinson springs, they're supposed to be variable, so the heavier the load, the stiffer the springs will get, and hopefully that helps with some ride quality and everything. Come along with me as I put these springs on. All right, so first things first, we're gonna jack it up, get it on the jack stand, get the wheel off, and then kind of go from there. Alright, so basically to get these airbag suspensions off, there's two bolts that connect to underneath the axle. Two bolts up here. I'll take this piece off and replace it with the factory bump stop. And this is where I really wish I had some ratcheting wrenches, but do with what I got. Alright guys, quick update. I got most of the re-true air suspension out. Of course, there's always one stubborn bolt that ends up stripping, so I had to run to Harbor Freight and get a bolt extraction set, and hopefully I can get this bolt out. Very, very annoying. So we'll see. And it's amazing what the right tools can do. Alright, let's get the factory bump stop back in. Alright, so now we got that on. Let's work on actually putting the spring in. So we'll need to release the shock. Perfect. And then I think they said it's a 21. All right, another update. Had to go and get some spring compressors. This project's really fighting me, but if you've ever worked on cars before or trucks or anything, you should know that every simple project is not so simple. So I am very committed. Gonna get this done one way or another. So Hopefully you stay along with me and we'll figure this out together. Hey, what's up guys? All right, so again, I just installed the Dobinsons rear coil springs. They are the, let me look at them again. I want to say they're the 817CV. I could be wrong. Let me check. And it looks like I am correct. They are the Charlie 59-817 Victor. All right. The driver's side took me the longest. Okay, I started about 4.5 hours ago. Okay, now a lot of trial and errors on the driver's side. I had a strip bolt, so I had to go to Harbor Freight, get a bolt extractor kit. Once I had that, that was super easy, right? And then I thought I needed some spring compressors. Well, come to find out, I just don't have big enough jack stands. All right, so what I did is I unbolted the bottom half, the bottom of the shock, and I unbolted the tie rod end link, right? I had one jack stand right here on the body, right? Then as I had my jack right there, right? When I lowered it all the way, it still was not low enough. That shock end was on the ground. Not full weight on it because jack stand was still right here, right? So what I had to do is bring my jack from underneath there to here. All right, you see that? I think that's a trail link. I jacked it from here. That gave me more than enough space to get the spring. Oh, it's way too dark. That's how long it took me. Let me see if I can get on the other side and you can see it better. All right, so I was able to get, I still can't really see it, but the spring, both the stock and the bigger aftermarket spring, in without spring compressors. The passenger side took me all but maybe 15 to 20 minutes. I hate the trial and error part of it. So that's gonna be the conclusion of this video. This is how it currently sits now. Let's see. Sorry, it's already dark. That's how long it kind of took me, but you can maybe get a pretty good idea of how the truck is currently sitting. All right, I like it. I haven't taken it for a test drive yet, but this is gonna be epic. Thank you guys for joining me. Can't wait to see you on the next one. Plan to do some rewiring of my Bluetti DC to DC charger. I have a 60 amp fuse that came in, so I can put it on the side closest to the battery. And then right now I have it currently mounted underneath my back seat, the actual charger itself, along with the circuit breaker. I want to move that to the bed of the truck, so I plan on running it down the passenger side and mounting it to the passenger side of the bed. Hopefully that comes out clean. Stay tuned for that one, and don't forget, like and subscribe to the channel. Any support greatly helps. I really appreciate everything. You guys are making my dream come true. Thank you.